puts all the clips together creates, because if they didn't create the value, nobody'd be watching the content. Is it better now? Is it good now? Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Let's do this one. Duration 5 hours. I'm just gonna send them out on this one, then I'll send them out on this one later on. Oh, actually, let me do the other ones. This one here. Okay, are we good? Alright, cool. So yeah, anyway, like, I think if you're gonna use somebody's clips and they ask you not to use their clips and you keep using them, then it's like, why? Why would you do that? Like, what's the... Like, who's gaining out of this? It just seems like unnecessary friction. But, like, for example, if you're just making a clips channel and you use somebody's clip and then they like DMCA you for it or something like that, I think that's just really kind of over the line. So I don't really think the clips channels are that bad. I think that they're generally a positive for people that get put on the clips channels. Like, if you're put on these channels regularly, it'll drive viewership to your channel, so it's like a mutual benefit in a lot of ways, I would say. This isn't the case this time, though. Well, I don't know what that means. I used to be bothered by clips channels. I realize it's not a huge deal, to be honest. There's a lot of things that I think that happens with, where like people used to be like really upset or angry about like something, and then usually they get older and realize like that, you know, there's more important things in life than to be worried about it. Quite a few channels I only know because YouTube clips channels. Yeah, exactly. And I think it's a big benefit for those people, and it's like, obviously you should have autonomy over how your content's put online to an extent, but I think that like getting somebody demonetized for using your content, especially if like you didn't previously like tell them not to, like, I guess I'll it's a lot to say, but I'll just kind of go through the whole thing in my head. Is like, if you tell somebody not to use your clips and then they use your clips and you report them, then yeah, they should get demonetized. Like, yeah, 100%, because they're actively going against your wishes and it's your content. So yeah, I think that's obviously bad, but other than that, I mean, it's just really not that big of a deal. Let's go over here. Like, if DFT copy struck people for clipping him being bad, nobody would like it. Yeah, but like with DSP, I think it's like, it's much more like, if like DSP or like Wings of Redemption or one of these other you know, like lol cows, if they DMCA people, then I would think that's pretty fair, because like the clips that you see of Wings of Redemption and DSP, these clips are deliberately made to make them look as bad as possible. And if it's their content and the content's being uploaded to make them look bad and just purely to be damaging towards them, then yeah, I think that's pretty fair to take that down. General expansion leak possibly confirmed from data mining. Cool, I hope it's good. I really do. Germany, former biggest YouTuber, Christmas special after 2 years of absence. To have a worthy end. He also wanted all streamers to not react for 24 hours. And afterwards he was cool with it. Yeah, I think, and the thing is, most people like 90%, I'd say 99% of like YouTubers are completely fine following whatever uh whatever system that people have, whatever they want. I don't know if you watch shitty mobile games, use streamers' reactions. I thought it was funny, to be honest with you. Like, it was flattering in a way that, like, the Asmongold reaction is, like, so valuable that they're photoshopping it in to make it look like I like their game. That's... I mean, it's a bit of an ego boost, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of funny. I don't really care, to be honest with you. I don't really give a shit. If it becomes like a more prevalent thing that, like, usually these things come and go in like a day or so, so it's like, why would I even want to try to take something down or, you know, ask them to remove it? Because like by the time that it even reaches them, the ad will be out of circulation anyway. So like, I you know, law of conservation of energy. I want to put in as little effort as possible. So we'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. Oh, did I get it? Oh no, it's just some piece of shit. God damn it. That's too bad. You quit New World? No, I just haven't really played it for a while. I think I'll go back and play New World semi-soon. I'm just not sure when. Companies point into reverse cards and streamers with fair use. Yeah, like, I don't really think it's a big deal either way. I mean, if people get mad about that, it's just like I've always had this perspective, which is like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to, like, I guess there's just a lot of stuff I just don't give a fuck about. I just simply don't care, and that's all there is to it. Obviously they can do that, gives them nothing happens, do the same. Yeah, exactly, and that's the way I look at it, Nixie, is like, if it becomes an issue, then yeah, I'd probably do something about it. Are you playing Dark Souls 2 today? I might. I haven't really decided yet. I don't know what I'm going to do today, honestly. I've wanted to watch some videos and react to some stuff for a while because I've just been... Oh, nice! I fucking got it. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yes, dude. Nice. God, I've wanted that one for such a long time. Looks dope. The silver hand logo on the hilt, I know. It looks really, really cool. I like this sword a lot. That's his video? No, I'll watch that video probably in a week or so. I do need to watch the video. Like, I just need to pick a day to sit down and do it. It's so long that I know it'll be like a whole day thing. Did you see about the data mine mountain pet? No, I didn't see that. I can look at it in a bit. I'll try to actually do a lot of React stuff today, because I've just been okay, this is stupid. Can I just go up to the top right now? Can I just do this? Oh no, I actually have to do the whole thing. Okay, I've got to go back around. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Husband sounds sick. Yeah, I mean, I've been pretty fucked up for a few days, maybe a week or so, but like I'm pretty much good now. I mean, doing a lot of talking is like, not ideal, but other than that, it's fine. And I think I'm doing better with that every day. Let me just go down here again. I don't think I really quite hit it right. There we go. That COVID only symptom I've had is a bad cough. I've had it for 2 weeks. Yeah, I've had the cough for quite a while too. Everything else besides that is pretty much all gone and not an issue anymore. Happened to your main channel? I've said this before, like I haven't really addressed it in like maybe a week or so because I've just been kind of doing other stuff. But the reason I haven't been on my main channel is just simply because I don't really, I can't really be consistent right now, and there's just like some other real life stuff that I don't really want to deal with right now. I'm just like waiting for. Like in general, I just want to, I guess I'll do these two. I want to just relax. I'm not ready to commit to it, and it is a commitment for me. Okay. Did you buy one of your Lost Ark Founders pack? No, I forgot about it actually. This time I changed the name of your other channel. Why would I change the name of my other channel? Why would I do that? Jennifer, sorry everyone getting infected by COVID. Yeah, it fucking sucks, man. The leak was real. Will you be hyped for the next expansion? Yeah. Yeah, I hope so. I really do. I mean, I'm really looking forward to like maybe WoW being good again and like fun to play and everything, and I don't know, like I hope it's good one day. Maybe it never will be, but I just want to play the game that, you know, I grew up with and that I enjoyed for so long. And I think what's so frustrating to me, and I think a lot of other guys, is like, it doesn't seem like we're that far off. Like, it's not like it's impossible to make the game good, or it's like this is some forgotten, you know, technology that nobody can understand anymore. I think a lot of people understand what they want out of the game, and it's just disappointing that Blizzard just keeps dropping the ball. So close yet so far. Yeah, it's like Shadowlands had a lot of really good things, and it made a lot of improvements over BFA. And I think BFA had a lot of good things, but it's just like, it seems like there's always, it's like the Bellior metaphor with the dick in the salad, where it's like the game is really good, except there's a dick in the salad. But I go back and I think about Legion, and I think about how much better Legion was than Shadowlands and BFA put together, and it's really almost depressing and sad of like how much better Legion was. And it's just, it's not even, it wasn't even close. Like, you had these artifact weapon quest lines for every single class that like people would level alts to do. You had these profession quest lines that were like large and expansive, and they would go all the way around the world. Archaeology had like rotating weekly quests. It's like, as I said, I mean, for context, there was more profession content for archaeology in Legion than there is for professions in general in Shadowlands. Like, just archaeology by itself. And isn't that a sad thing? It's like, are we ever going to get an expansion with like the level of quality that that Legion had? And like, even Legion had a lot. Legion had dicks in the salad too, Like a lot of people, like I know everybody like loves Legion, and you know I do too, but it had a lot of dicks in the salad. It had the whole legendary thing, the Titan forging, and other stuff. I mean, Legion had a lot of problems, but it had a lot of good things in it, and I think people just made up for it. Professions are just boring and WoW. Well, they don't have to be. Yeah, they don't have to be. What think about Last Oasis? Never even heard of it. No idea what it is. Why do WoW patches take so long to roll out? The real reason, in my opinion, is that they just don't know what they're doing, and they're lazy. I think also like a big reason why it takes so long is because they've created what I think that WoW has a problem with, and this is like just purely speculation, like this is 100% speculation. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Oh, I need to do this one. So what do I have to do here? Click the swelling tier, summon one of the rares. Okay. Oh, I have to kill these mobs first. This guy's spawning on me, it's annoying. Okay. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. Okay, see if this will work. There we go. World Feaster Kron. This guy's got a lot of health. I don't know if I'll be able to kill him or not. There's no way I can kill him. He's gonna kill me. Fuck. How can I kill this mob? Maybe I can just keep spamming the heals? Oh, I've got somebody here helping me. I don't know if it'll be enough. Heal myself again. Oh, I didn't get the kill for that one. I have to make sure I'm getting these tags. So if I'm not gonna get... Oh wow, wait, is this all one guy? This is just like all a demonology warlock. I thought there was like 5 people here. It's just one demo warlock. It's actually cool. I think I'll kill him here. Oh, I can't target. Where's my mouse? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Got it. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Wait, did I get... Oh my god. I got a, Nice. Devoured waiter. I got a pet on my first kill. Holy fuck, man. Awesome. There we fucking go, dude. Great. Well, that's nice. I just need to kill these guys a little bit more. That makes it so fucking easy. Did you get any new mounts recently? Yeah, I have. I've gotten a couple of new mounts. Let's see. What's the most recent one I got? I might actually get a toy out of this thing as soon as I go turn it in. Let me go click on this. Combat's so great. See, like, I actually think that WoW, like, right now, one of the big problems that WoW has that a lot of people, I think, don't even realize is how chaotic the combat is and how many unnecessary layers there are to it. Like, doing a boss fight, there are so there are so many, like, unnecessary spell effects that are occurring that make it hard for you to see what's happening. Like, it gets to the point to where there's like an added level of difficulty just by having people participate in the boss fight. It's always been that bad too? No, I don't think it has been. I think it's gotten worse over the years because spell effects have gotten more grandiose, they've gotten more extravagant, and in the process of that, it's made it harder. You can turn it off in Final Fantasy. You can a little bit in WoW, but there's still problems. You can also in Lost Ark. Yeah, that's a good thing. Alright. I didn't get the item. That's too bad. No, I just got that pet, which I'm pretty happy about, so I'll take it. Turn all these in too. I can barely tell what's a fight mechanic and what's a player ability, to be honest. Yeah, I just I don't like that. It's really all it comes down to, right? I mean, I don't like it. Well, I can just buy this? Fuck. Great, alright, I got a new mount. Easy. That's it, yeah, so easy GG, there it is. I'll probably put this in my void storage. This is a cool item. Okay, let's see, what else do I need to do? I don't need to do that. One step closer to being J-Rami, yeah, I know. Can you ride Covenant mounts if you're not that Covenant? So, like, if I'm, Vinthier, can I ride a Covenant mount from... Yeah, you can. Oh no, that means I have to farm out every Covenant mount. It sucks. I'll have to do that soon. If you have 80 renown? Yeah, I have to do it on every single one now. It's not a big deal, you just do it. I'll go do this too. You lose all anima whenever you change Covenant? Wait, what? You lose all your anima whenever you change your Covenant? You don't lose, you retain anima to a specific... So I have 50,000 anima in like the Vinthier Covenant, and then I would swap over to Kyrian and I'd have like 0. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Transfer to others by buying 1,000 anima items from the vendor near the Fight Master. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Did you do Breaking the Chains achievement? No, I didn't. It's a pain in the ass, so I haven't done it yet. It makes sense if it stays in the respective Covenant. I don't know, it just seems annoying to me. Alright, let's see if I get my item. I need to get the malfunctioning Goliath gauntlet. Here we go, boys. Yes! Holy shit! Holy shit, what a day. Wait, instantly destroying half the critters within 40 yards? Wait, what? Where's some critters? Yeah. Where the fuck are they? There's one right here. What the hell? Cloud Feather Guardian. Why is it showing up like this? It's not that big of a deal. It's just a random ass mob. Who cares? Okay. Alright, here's 2 of them. Okay, here we go. Damn, they got lucky. So neither one of them died. Oh my... It's only got a 1-minute cooldown too, so you can just keep using it. Refund? Alright, I'll try and do it. I'm gonna try and do it again. Let's see. Okay. Do it on the sheep and Elwyn above Stormwind. Are they critters though? Yeah, are those actually critters or are they they are? Okay. Yeah, I'll go over there right now. That's funny. Which expansions would I merge? I would merge like I think that I'm really trying to think like what would maybe like Kata and Legion, because like Cataclysm like reinvented all of Azeroth, and like I thought Legion was really good too. So like imagine if you had like a completely new Azeroth as well as all the stuff from Legion. Like that would be really cool. I thought you liked WoD. No, I didn't like WoD. I thought WoD was terrible. It's McConnell that liked WoD. BC raid progression and Legion systems. Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? All right. It just deleted them out of... I love how it doesn't even kill them. It just literally removes them. Just, it despawns them from existence. That's great. I love it. Okay, I gotta get back over there. Infinity Gauntlet for sheepies. Yeah, I know. What's on Quinn69's Twitch ban? If we already talked, I talked about the Quinn69 ban yesterday, like last night. I mean, I think it was dumb that he got banned. That's generally what my opinion is. Like it feels, it's weird, right? Because like, so if Twitch really thinks that he's this like woman hater, and he actually doesn't like women, and he has problems with women, and he wants to kill women, then why would you only ban him for 2 weeks? You know, like, wouldn't that be like a permaban? Like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, so like, it's very clear that they don't really think that he believes these things, because if they really thought he believed those things, he would be permabanned. So what that leaves you with is the idea that they're banning him to send a message or something like that, to like tell him, hey, don't talk about this stuff, or don't say this stuff. But I just like, I don't see why. I feel like Twitch treats their streamers like middle schoolers. And if you just treat people like adults, one thing I've learned a lot, and this is true with like younger kids too, and like if you treat a younger kid like an adult, they'll act more like an adult. But if you treat a younger kid more like a younger kid and a little kid, they'll act like a little kid. And I think that that's what happens with Twitch in a way, is that, Math and JR, I don't need to do that, is that they treat the streamers like little kids, like middle schoolers, and then in the process of that, they make them behave that way, where it's like all of this like weird, oh, well, I didn't really mean this, I didn't really mean to do this, but it's like obvious that they did. It's just this intellectual dishonesty, and just like this really weird culture that I think it creates. Whereas like I've had a couple of times where, actually, have I ever had this happen? I think I had like one time, right? So I eventually, you know, like my Asmon love emote with like the little raccoon holding the heart. Yeah, somebody just put it in chat, right? Yeah, it's one of my first emotes. And I originally wanted to call it Asmon Kun. And my partner manager at the time was like, no, I too come from the South, and we call raccoons that all the time. But there's people here that won't like that, and it could be, you know, people could think it's like a racial slur. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll just call it this other thing instead. And there was no real, there's no drama about it. There was no fighting about it. There was no like, oh, but that's not what I mean, or anything like that. No, he just told me, he's like, nah, I don't want to do that. It could be weird. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then we didn't do it. So I don't even get it. Calling somebody a coon can be a racial slur here in America, unfortunately. And so that's what the but like a lot of people call raccoons that all over the place here in the South. Why? What the fuck? Because people were stupid 100 years ago, and there's still people that are dumb, and that's just what they do. Let's see. Where are these other NPCs that I need to talk to? No one's calling him that anymore, though. I don't. And this is what I'm saying, right? Is like if you. I did this one, right? Yeah, I did do that one. People still use the word? Yeah, I've seen people use the word. And again, like I'm not really you're completely missing the point if you're arguing with me about whether it's racist or not. Like, I don't really care what your opinion on it is. It doesn't matter. The point that I'm making with all this is that just like direct and honest conversation about things usually leads to a much quicker resolution. And what I'm saying is, like, for example, if Twitch had just said to Quinn, they had just messaged him and said, listen, you know, like, you're on the edge with some of this weird stuff that you're saying. Can you just stop fucking saying it? I think that he'd probably just stop fucking saying it. And that would just be, that'd be it. You see what I'm saying? And like, that's what I would do. No, because he doesn't realize it's bad. I think that it's... Quinn's not stupid. Like, I don't think that he's stupid. I think that he's just not very good at expressing himself, and he just doesn't really know, like... It can be very... It's very taxing as a content creator to try to talk about something that you know that if you say it the wrong way, that you could get in trouble, or you could get like people hating on you because they're intentionally trying to misunderstand you. And this has been an issue for a long time, and I think it's still an issue. Give me 1 second, let me just make sure. So these guys, 3 of them spawn per day, right? Fangcrack pulls out of Torghast. Yeah, how many of them spawn per day? Complete the following quest. Wrath of the Party Herald. Looks like I don't have that one. It's 4 per day. Really? Okay. So I guess I need to find out what the 4th one is. I don't think it's anything wrong, just worded it the most offensive way possible. And this is kind of what happens, right? Is like there's a lot of people who are just not very good at communicating, and they'll word things in bad ways, and then that kind of screenshot in a way, or that clip, really, it's what it is, of them saying it in the bad way gets repeated over and over and over, and then people assume that's what they really meant. And like that can be exhausting for anybody. I think that especially whenever you're speaking, because like if you're typing something out, then you've got more time to like really think about what's going to happen. But whenever you're just talking for hours a day, I don't think it's that unreasonable to expect that somebody is going to say something that could be misconstrued or stated badly. Nice, I found him. Thank you. People have heated moments for sure. Well, I'm not even really talking about like heated gamer moments or anything like that. I'm gonna wait for the other ones to respawn tomorrow, and then I'll do it again. Because you apparently can hold on to the quest and just do it again the next day. How come you don't slip up though, Asman? The reason why I don't slip up is that I do. Like, I do slip up. But I just slip up a lot less than everybody else. Not everybody else, but a lot of other people. I've said things that got misconstrued or taken out of context before too. I think it happens to anybody. And a lot of people get pissed off about it whenever I say something like that, but then it just kind of blows over. Have you been banned before? I got a 24-hour ban once, but that was it. Misconstrued saying the R word? Well, no, I mean, that's just something that I said. I mean, it's not like I had a, you know, it was not misunderstood. I said exactly what I meant to say. But I'm trying to think of like another example, like it's happened with me. I guess like, okay, I can come up with like one small example. This is just the first thing that comes off the top of my head. Is like there was one time that I was talking about how I thought that New World should, because like there was this time like in Classic WoW, what people would do is they would steal streamers' names, and then they would try to ransom the name back to the streamer. And like, so somebody stole my name on Faralina, and they were trying to sell it back to me for like $8,000 or $6,000 or something like that. And they were also like using, like once the game came out, people would take my name and they would message people pretending to be me and then trying to get favors out of them or trying to get some sort of like something from them. And I said that, you know, for like New World should have a, what do you call it? New World should have like a partner program where people who are partnered with New World are able to like reserve a name like Summit 1G or Tim the Tapman or something like this. And they're able to reserve a name and have that name for themselves so people don't get the opportunity to steal their name and then scamaz people with it, basically. And also like sell it back to the person. Because I just think this is it's not a good thing, especially whenever they're co-opting the game in order to do it. So, basically special treatment. Well, you understand that the person having their name stolen is receiving special treatment too, right? So, like, just by the nature of having their name stolen, that's special treatment. And so it does make sense, but feels a little weird. Well, I don't think it does, and I think that a lot of companies do this for streamers, is they allow them to like reserve a name, or they give the streamer their name. Like this happened with Fortnite, etc. And anyway, so this is an opinion that I have, and I think this is a better and cleaner solution for this problem. And a lot of people were not happy about it. And then somebody said that like, oh, well, you're a streamer, you don't matter. And I came back, I'm like, well, actually, you don't matter either. And, you know, like, I was like really, really harsh on this guy. And people clipped it onto LSF, and they said that like I thought that I was better than him because I was a streamer or something like that. And if you had watched the conversation, you'd know that's not really what I was saying. But things will get taken out of context. God damn it. Things will get taken out of context and then used against you, and then people think that they're real. And it's disappointing to have things like that happen. But it's just the way things go. Clipping culture needs to die, to be honest. Well, the problem is that, like, and you see this a lot with, like, LSF and, like, any other, like, Twitter threads and stuff like this, is, like, any time that the streamer does something wrong, like, you'll get, like, like, these hate threads will pop up about a streamer, and, like, they're never really productive, and, my name is taken, all I hear when a streamer complain about things. Well, if you're gonna cry and get mad about that or whatever, I'm just gonna ban you because you're just stupid. I mean, the idea that like I think I've made a very strong argument that it's better for pretty much everybody. And if you're just gonna use emotes as if like people are crying to respond to that, then why do I want to deal with a 5-year-old? It's just like I would be willing to read like a counter argument or another perspective, but it's not a perspective. It's just some person who is mad that a streamer is getting preferential treatment. It's a childish mindset. Impossible anything vindictive about things. What if they're racist so they get a chance to redeem themselves? I think that what I do with most people, this is what I usually say, is that everybody gets a second chance, but almost no one gets a third chance. Is I usually give people this with like ban appeals, is that if people are like really racist or like stupid or really obnoxious or whatever, then, and they apologize for it and they acknowledge what they did wrong, I'll almost always unban them. It's very rare that I won't unban somebody. It happens, but it's very rare. Where the fuck? What do I have to do here? Kill rabbits, but there are no rabbits. Do I have to do this quest? Oh, I can't open it up because interface blocked by an add-on. Oh my god. Shit's so annoying, and like I'm just stuck in combat now for no reason. Why am I stuck in combat? Oh my god, it's such a chore to play the game sometimes. So yeah, like second chances. So like if somebody does something really bad or they say something really bad, and they apologize for it, I will 9 times out of 10 unban them and then be like, okay, well, just don't say it again, basically. But the way I look at it is like, if somebody is like, damn it. If somebody's doing something regularly and they've already been punished for this and they've gotten unbanned for it and now they're doing it again, then no, I probably won't unban them for it. Yeah, repeat offender. Yeah, exactly. Which, like, to me, I think is very fair. I think I'm very fair with the unbans and everything. You can slap on the record so you know if they try and appeal it again. Yeah, exactly. Unban me on your main channel. If you got banned on the main channel, you probably deserved it. You're gonna have to wait till the ban appeals. Yeah, it's like in general, and this is just what happens, is like if somebody is rude to me, I just permaban them. If they insult me or they're obnoxious or whatever, I just instantly permaban them. And I don't really ever think about it a lot. I just insta permaban, and that's it. Many streamers don't unban, so I think that's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's your house. There's no reason really to allow somebody to berate you and to make fun of you. Want to deal with shit when you don't have to? Yeah, exactly. Like, why would I willingly put myself in that position? There's no reason to. Everyone deserves a second chance. Not everyone. But most people do, you're right. There are a lot of people out there that don't really deserve a second chance. But I would say there are more people, like most people deserve a second chance for sure. Anything about raiding? I'm not gonna raid, man. It takes too long. People ask me about that every day. People being rude, probably just looking for attention or validation. Yeah, I mean, that's why I just ban them. Like in general, like I ban people. I probably ban people more often than most streamers do. And generally, like, if somebody is like obnoxious or rude or just stupid, or they'll do like the gotcha stuff where they're like, oh well, like you'll say something and then they'll say what you just said in a way that you didn't say it, and they'll like try to reframe it to make you look bad. So, yeah, like, oh, so what you really mean is, or oh, so what you're saying is. Anybody like that, I just permaban them, and I don't really ever. I don't think about it after that. It's just it's gone. Yeah, I had one of those yesterday, I remember. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, you have one of those every day. There's a lot of people that think like that. Saying is you ban people whenever you lose arguments? Yeah, basically. That's about it. You banned me for making an Ice Poseidon joke 5 years ago. I just said do the arm thing, homie, legit. Lamau. Yeah, I mean, if somebody, I don't know, probably it just annoyed me that day and I banned you. I mean, that's about it. It's not about losing an argument. Like, most of the time, I think chatters, the kinds of people that try to have an argument with a streamer in their chat, they're stupid every single time. There's not even like there's ever an exception. Every single time they're stupid. It's political entities, to be honest. No, it is. You're definitely right about that. It's not about what they say, it's how they say it. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, if I let some people get off on being contrarians, yeah, exactly. And to me, like, I don't ever, like, I'm generally pretty confident in what I think, and I'm the kind of person that, like, if I think something's right, I don't really need anybody to, like, validate me. Like, I'll just always think this, and it doesn't matter how many people disagree, because that just means that there's a lot of people that are stupid. Like, I've always been very, very resolute in what I think. And, like, you could say that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it really just depends on whatever it is. But I'm very stubborn. And, like, if I think something, I will just never not think that. Unless, obviously, somebody gives me a reason not to. But there's a lot of people who think that if a lot of people disagree with you, then you're wrong. So, like, oh, well, everybody's disagreeing with you in chat, why won't you change your opinion? Sometimes it's because I think everybody in chat is wrong. And so, like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not bad as long as you're reasonable. What was the last big thing you changed your mind on? I don't know. I can't really think of anything right off the top of my head. I'd have to really think about it. Usually I don't change my mind on a lot of things. What's the logic at Quinn ban? Well, there's things that, like, I don't say on stream because I know that they will be people, it'll make people mad, basically. I've never done this one before. Into the meat grinder. Yeah, controversial stuff. Yeah, exactly. Controlling the majority based on peer pressure, it's a form of argument from authority. Not rational, change your opinion on that bias. No, I don't think so at all. I'd love to be on a stream where you say controversial stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can say nowadays on Twitch because you can get banned pretty easily if you say something that's like not acceptable. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Should be good. I've never done this one before, so I'm a little bit confused. Skull Spine Devastator. Okay, I have to kill this guy. He's been just letting things slip as of late. Yeah, and that's the thing is like I know that I have like pretty extreme opinions on certain things, and I usually just keep that stuff to myself because I know that it'll get me in trouble if I say something. I think everybody feels that way and everybody's like that. It's not like I'm some, you know, like super radical crazy person who's trying to hide my power level or something like that. No, I think most people think like that, is that they know that some things they think are a little bit extreme, and so we probably just don't share that with people. So yeah, anyway, I forgot even why I was talking about that. Oh yeah, with banning people. Like, I think that there's a lot of streamers out there who they are way too relaxed with that kind of stuff, and if you're relaxed with like hostile people in your community, I think what'll just happen is you'll just have more and more and more of them. And you'll just create a community of people who don't like you. Does banning them get rid of them though? Yeah, it absolutely does. Like, you're still, like, the thing is, if you ban people, you're still going to have some people that get through, right? And like, this is just the case with like any law or anything like that, is that whenever you ban somebody or you know, you make something against the law, it doesn't get rid of the action. It just means that there's going to be less people that do it. And I think that's kind of what happens. Oh, here they are. Okay, mentally ill will create new accounts and be worse in terms of behavior. Yeah, but they don't really do that. Actually, people aren't really that smart. Most people that are stupid like that, they just get banned and then they move on. It's not like... I think, again, like, chatters have like a very like warped perception of like what really happens. You just ban them again, yeah. And that's it. And I think that like the reason why some chatters think that is that they don't want to it's like kind of it's like de-empowering to think that you can just get banned and then that's it and like nobody cares. But the truth is, that's what happens, is somebody wants to be hostile or obnoxious or whatever, and they get banned and that's it. And like, yeah, they can make a new account and then the new account just gets banned too. And that's it. Oh. What are the rest of these mobs? VPN? Oh no, you're right. I mean, and somebody can use a VPN and then they'll get another message in chat and they'll just get banned. Like... It's that simple. And so like, yeah, they type something weird and it's in the chat for like 6 seconds and then they have to go and make a new account again. So yeah, I mean, and it's like, does banning people get rid of them? 100% it does. It 100% gets rid of them. And again, like, you will have some people that will they'll be persistent and they'll keep pushing it and they'll keep making new accounts, etc. But eventually, like, the you get like 3 or 4 of those people, maybe. It's not very common. It's kind of like a really good example of this is, do you remember whenever I banned Tryhard? And everybody told me that I was stupid for banning Tryhard because everyone would just ban, they would just all use another, oh, well, we're just going to use another black emote to do it. You can't stop us. You're going to have to ban every single black emote. And like, all these stupid kids told me that. And I didn't listen to them because I knew it wasn't true. I knew that and you stop them, yeah. And like, I banned Tryhard and 99% of it evaporated instantly. Careful, I take that as a challenge. Well, yeah, but then you just ban them and then challenge over. That's it. Yeah, challenge over, bro. It's done. So, that's kind of the way I look at it, is that I don't really even have, why did you ban it? But because people would use Tryhard whenever I would say something that they could draw a parallel to some like negative black stereotype. So like, I would say steal and they would put Tryhard in chat, or I'd say like welfare and they'd put Tryhard in chat. And it finally happened whenever I was in Stranglethorn Vale and I was killing gorillas and they kept putting Tryhards in chat. And it was like very obvious what they were trying to do. And I had just had enough of it and I banned the emote. It's so fucked. Yeah, and this is the thing, right? Is like, those same people told me over and over and over then that, well, you can't get rid of this, you can't get rid of us. And it was actually so easy. It was so easy to get rid of them, it took no effort at all. It's just, it's funny how delusional some people are. Twitch culture for you? Yeah. Most of them are just edgelords. No, I think that most of the people that type that kind of stuff, they're not really racist. I mean, like, they don't hold racist views. They're just saying this because it's the worst thing that they can say to get a reaction. So they're not like fundamentally, it's not like they think about, you know, being superior to other races. They don't care about that. They're just saying whatever they can to get the biggest reaction. They're attention seekers, which is like, because in a lot of times, like, you can tell whenever you have somebody, and like, I've read a lot of ban appeals, so I know these. Whenever there is somebody who's like a genuine racist versus someone who's just a genuine edgelord. And like, one of them, like, usually I'll unban somebody for being an edgelord once, but not necessarily for being a racist. Agree, it's just shits and giggles in an unhealthy way. Yeah, exactly. But it's important to realize that it's not malicious. Because I think the more things that you, like, somebody who is, this is something that, like, a lot of people haven't really had to experience, and it's a good thing. And I've only had to experience it a few times. Is like, actually dealing with a person who's genuinely racist is really uncomfortable. Like, I'm not talking about somebody who, you know, browses Poll or something like that, but like an actual genuine, you know, I hate whatever they don't like, racist, like one of those people. It's very uncomfortable and weird. And I think it's important to save and to make sure that that categorization is not misused, because that kind of person is like so different than an edgy asshole or somebody who is looking for a reaction. Those are just evil people. I don't know about that. I mean, jokes are just used to mask intent. Most edgy guys deep down are fucked up. I don't think so. Like, I grew up with a lot of friends who used to make like some of the worst racist jokes you'd ever hear. And they did it because it would just get a reaction. They thought it was funny. And now that, I mean, like, a lot of them were like not even white in the first place, and they would just make these jokes because they thought they were funny, and they were just like, it's like, how can I say the worst thing possible? And they thought it was funny because it was the worst thing they could say. It's just the shock factor of it. Yeah, exactly. But no, you're right. I mean, that there are people that like they will they'll mask their intent as a joke. I mean, that definitely happens too. It's not like it's not like what you're saying doesn't happen at all. Okay, let's go over here. Just because you don't think it's funny, just because you don't think. Just another cringe take from modern internet personality. What did I say to trigger you? Let me see. So, I'll give you an example of like, yeah, this is the kind of person that I'm talking about. With, like, these are the kinds of people that, that you'll see, right? So like, yeah, another cringe take, man, stunning and brave, I know, just because you don't think it's funny. And like, there are people that will get more triggered about the conversation around like which jokes are like good or bad more than the actual racism. Like, these people get more triggered about the conversation than the people that are being made fun of. You see what I'm saying? It's a troll? I don't think it's a troll. Or I watch the stuff I like on YouTube, not participate, if that's how it is. Haven't talked in Twitch chat for years. So open a stream, streamers banning people for making the wrong joke. Shit's old as fuck. How dare people make jokes on the internet? So there's a lot of people like this, and this is like one of the negatives to being a content creator, is having to constantly be faced with, like, a person like this probably doesn't have any friends in real life. They probably don't have like a lot of social interaction in real life, and so they go on the internet and they act this way because they're ostracized from like normal society in real life. This is probably what it is. Now, maybe it's not. Maybe this guy is a very social person and he has friends, but to have somebody react like this kind of out of nowhere, all of these messages in just a few minutes, this seems like an unstable person. And it's like, based off of these messages, would you want to be friends with a person who acts like this? I think most people would probably say no. Like, why would anybody want to be around you? And so they go on Twitch chat or whatever, and they'll refresh his logs. I like Aswin. Every time I open up a streamer, it's always the subject of banning this. You can't say that. No, it's not. Like, what do you mean? It's old though. Every single person talks about deleting jokes. So I enjoy the wrong type of comedy, so I have no friends. You're just so weird. Like, you're just so weird. Like, nobody's saying that. Nobody's telling you that. Get the fuck out of here. Like, just so weird. Want to cross ban on main? No, I don't even care. I'll ban him again on the main channel whenever I do it. Enjoy edge comedy, whatever, dude. It's fine if you do that. Like, it's just, why don't you refudium instead of doing poisoning the whale fallacies and not having them? Well, because I don't want to. Just because somebody is arguing with me in my Twitch channel doesn't mean that they're entitled to a formal debate. Like, just because somebody disagrees with me doesn't mean that they're entitled to have me explain in detail why they're wrong. I don't have any, like, I don't need to explain why he's wrong or why he's a moron. I don't have to do it at all. Why would I spend my time doing that? I think most reasonable people see somebody like that and they know exactly what kind of person that is. And they completely agree with me and they totally know what I'm saying. Yeah, people are saying, yeah, of course, yeah. Everybody knows what's going on. Do you acknowledge an argument? How do you not follow up the conversation? No, actual question. Well, I just read his message. I said it was stupid, and I think that people that talk and act like he does and say the kinds of things that he does are usually insufferable people that don't have friends and that usually alienate themselves from any group of friends that they have. I've seen plenty of people like this in my own time, and I look at this guy and I'm like, this is the same kind of person, and I just categorically ban them because I think that they're unpleasant to be around. And why would I want to spend any of my time dealing with a person who's hostile and weird? I bet he has no friends. Well, I bet I'm right. I can almost guarantee you I'm right. Like one really good way to, one way that I've learned to indicate like whether somebody is like, probably has like a social life and is like a normal person, is how quickly they overreact to things. Because I've learned that if a person overreacts to things, then there's probably a very high chance that they don't have any friends. Because most people don't want to deal with a person who overreacts and who doesn't behave in a measured way. Yeah, he flew off the handle really fast. Yeah, exactly. Like, why would anybody want to be around a person like that? Well, my friends are on the same level as him. A group of friends in school of weird kids that always exist. Not really. I mean, like, yeah, there's some people like that, sure. But, I don't think that's the case. Emotional responses, a big tell the inability to socialize, formulate coherent thoughts. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that all day. Even weird kids don't like overreacting Andes. Yeah. An valid point, if you assuming things, you just banned him? Well, of course I did. Because he's a weirdo. Like, it's not a valid point at all. The reason why he got so angry about it is because what I was saying was valid. A normal person wouldn't get that mad about it. It was definitely unstable. Yeah. Yeah, I used to spend a lot of time trying to like rationalize with like people that I think are unreasonable and try to like explain to them why they're wrong. And I've learned that it's just like a huge mistake, because almost every unreasonable person, you can't reason with them because they're unreasonable. You can't do anything. It's a pointless battle. Yeah, that's why I don't do that anymore. I don't really argue with a lot of chatters anymore. Because there's no purpose to it, there's no goal to it or anything. I disagree with you. Not seek reason on things. It's grounded behavior. Yeah, I mean, there's times that I disagree with people. And, but yeah, I don't know. Like, as I said, I want to, like, just say this, and then I do want to move on, because I want to look at some stuff on Reddit and everything. Because this is what I said I would do. And watch some videos and shit. Is that I think that the best indicator if somebody is well socialized or not is how well they handle disagreement and how well they handle discourse. And generally, I've learned that if somebody is if somebody flies off the handle really fast and they get really mad super easily, like they have a hair trigger, that this person probably has no friends and nobody wants to be around them. Because why would you? And so, like, if I see somebody like that in Twitch chat, I usually just ban them immediately. Yeah, so, yeah, anybody who's like a, you know, overreacting Andy, or getting like super mad or whatever. We get angry online since there's no consequences. I think a lot of people like that. And that's true, right? Is that, yeah, people do act that way online because there's no consequence for it, and so they feel safe in acting crazy. You're definitely right about that, and that's why I don't really allow that. It's good there's no consequence to online discourse. There are good and bad things about it, for sure. If you don't share the same viewpoint as them, you're automatically a bad person. They choose not to be understanding of another perspective and become psychotic. Yeah. Person's background and environment plays a big part in their personality. It does, but if a person's background and environment produced a person who's hostile and that's, you know, a hair trigger, fly off the handle and spurg out as soon as they hear something they disagree with, I don't really care. I just don't want to deal with them. That's about it. Yeah, like, that's not my problem. What's the oldest item needed from Raised in Dungeons? I don't know. That's actually a good question. I'm not sure. You play Classic Wrath on stream? Oh yeah, yeah, I will, of course. Okay, what if the world's actually upside down and what we're all living in right now is bullshit compared to OG people that lived a happy life? NWO actually fucked us up, and whenever people realize that, they cannot be angry. Oh my god. Yeah, so like, that's the kind of stuff I mean. Just like fucking like weird schizophrenic behavior that I just don't want to fucking read, listen to, have anything to do with. I don't want to engage in this. I don't think this doesn't deserve a formal fucking debate. I don't want to go in and break down this person's fucking argument. I just throw it in the fucking garbage and move on. That's about it. Not an authority on anything but playing video games, you understand that, right? Well, I mean, I clearly am an authority on something, because if I wasn't, you wouldn't try so hard to change my mind. So, I mean, if you, yeah. You're trying very hard to argue with me, or just pointing out how cringe you are with the Dr. Phil crap. Well, that's got nothing to do with like Dr. Phil crap or anything. You're mad that I banned somebody who you agree with. And the reason why I banned him is because he's an idiot, and you are too. I'll ban you too. And problem solved. Yeah, problem solved. Yeah, I don't even read his last messages. Who gives a fuck? You are banning people? I think that it's a reality check for some of those people, because they live in a world where they think that they're entitled to some form of like attention because they don't like something. It's just a form of narcissism, in my opinion. Okay, let's see here. I could go back around. You really want only yes men to remain in your chat? Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't want to have somebody constantly disagreeing with me and trying to fight with me in my chat. Why would I want that? Yeah, why would I want that? Was it ban worthy? Yeah. Not constantly sharing on someone who's yes man? Yeah, I mean, I think that the only people that care about that, like, oh, he only has yes men or whatever, it's just people that don't like a streamer. And I think that it's always a mistake. This is a bit of life advice that I've learned over the years, is that it's always a mistake to try to earn the approval of people that don't like you. Because you'll never win, you'll never be happy, and it will always feel like shit. So if I think somebody doesn't like me and they're just looking for a reason or a way to disagree, I just ban them. I don't ever try to win people's approval on an individual level. Like, I want people to agree with me, and I want people to think that I'm right. Like, yeah, of course I do. Like, yeah, duh. But